So now we've looked at what it means to alter our brain frequency and go to this alpha state. Now, once we're at the alpha state, what exactly do we want to do there? If you look at like Eastern religions and Eastern philosophy, they teach you to go to a meditative state and to think about nothing. And they want to do what's called they reach cosmic consciousness, which means your mind is so still that it's not thinking about anything. And then once you realize you're not thinking about anything, you start thinking about something again. It's very difficult to get there. And their goal is to reach spiritual enlightenment. Now, you can do that with this stuff that I teach also, but there's so much more we can do with our mind that we're only scratching the surface on our potential. And in the class, we give you a lot of different techniques that you can use for different things. So we teach you how to do like sleep control techniques, how to go to sleep without any use of drugs, have an alarm clock technique, how to wake up without the use of an alarm clock, how to start to understand and remember your dreams, how to energize things. We give you a thing called hand levitation and glove anesthesia, which is a pain control in a deep meditation, a way to enter deep levels of meditation. And it's also a way that you can control pain in your body. So if you have like a traumatic thing, like you got cut or something, or you had some trauma that happened, you can quickly use the techniques and you can get rid of the pain. In many cases, you can control hemorrhaging and bleeding, and in many cases, it will remove the problems that you've had. Then we give you something. If you suffer from headaches, we give you ways to control your headaches. We give you something called a mental screen, which is more or less an area inside our mind that we can go and we can use for creativity things, almost like a blackboard. We do something called memory pegs, which helps increase your memory. And then we give you trigger mechanisms, something called the 3-finger technique to get to alpha very quickly. We have a glass of water technique where we use water to solve problems. And we have something called the mirror of the mind, where we're able to use for defining what the problem is and defining what a solution is, and then only working on the solution from there on. And then we create an area in our mind called the laboratory, which is like a scientific area. We can go there and work on creative projects. We can go there to do healing and casework. We can use it for all sorts of things. And then we introduce counselors into your laboratory. Some people call them guides. I call them spirit guides. Some people call them just aspects of yourself. Whatever you like to think of them are, that's what it is. We teach you how to use your intuition. We teach you hollow viewing, which is like the next step up above, where you clearly define what your problem is and you super define what your solution is. And then we do something called psychometry, where we can take ordinary objects from person. I can hold it in my hand and I can start to receive information. I can tune into that object and I can get information about the person who owns that object from just the energy surrounding that object. And then we do, as part of our remote viewing instructions, we do projections into metals, plants, animals, trees, and then ultimately humans. And then we give you another exercise where we want you to connect to your purpose. Most people know what their purpose in life is, but I've had a number of students who had like an epiphany in class where they discovered what their true purpose was. And then we give you some other number of techniques that you can use for various different kinds of problem solving. So I hope this intrigues you as far as wanting to take one of my classes. Go to my website to find more information, sign up for one of my classes, and I hope to see you in class one day.